dear Pisces. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of June with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And if you want to watch the channel's reading in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. And this will be a love reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. And I usually read for the empath side of the story within this dynamic, but also remember that the other person holds up a mirror of your shadow. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. I can also recommend that you watch the previous love reading for May because that's the energy right now, and this will be the prediction for June. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot by Roberto De Angelis. When I open your deck here, I see Three of Wands with the Sun card, and it seems like someone is in love with you but hesitates to reach out. They want your attention, or they want your sun to shine upon them, but they hesitate to reach out. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we have an Ace of Cups in the reverse with the Sun in the reverse. So they don't believe you love them or that you have any interest in them whatsoever. Okay, call the four archangels in the four corners of the world, and here we have a Four of Cups with the Sun card. So I'm feeling that this is the love that they feel for you, and it's kind of staring them right in their face, but it's nothing that they can do about this, they feel. Even if they love you to the moon and back, it's a hopeless situation for some reason. So I call the six elements, and here we have a King of Swords in the reverse with the Sun in the reversed. And this actually feels like you, even if it's air here. It feels like you refuse to give this person attention anymore. Remember that the reading can be vice versa. So for some of you, it can be the other way around. But for most Pisces, it will be that you have judged this person as maybe incapable of being in a healthy relationship with you, and therefore you don't want to be with them. So that's what they think or feel about the situation anyway. So I want my dear Pisces to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay, so I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you and your energy. The person most on your mind and your relationship in June. This is the new bottom of the deck, and it's Pisces, High Priestess, person of self-respect and high self-value. They don't need to take orders from anyone. They are directly connected with God and have a very keen intuition. So it's almost like you're tapping in straight to the source. So maybe you don't need a human so much at this point in time. It's rather like you're being calibrated to a new type of frequency or a new type of energy. So you're in this temple and being like almost in a sanctuary. And the old bottom of the deck, it's the Nine of Cups. It's also Pisces actually, and it's taking care of yourself, self-love, making yourself content and happy. So no problem with that. Okay, and so this is what's on your mind about the person most on your mind. And this is the situation with this person. This is what's on their mind with you. And here you have your feelings towards this person, the bond between you two, their feelings towards you, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for June, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here, and we have a King of Swords in the reverse. So someone definitely saying no to this connection, maybe even cutting it out, cutting with their words. It might be that you over and over and over again needs to cut someone's neck off or throat off. Symbolically, that means that someone comes and say to you that they want your love and you say no, shop, and then they come and say they want your love and shop. So this is what I'm seeing here, keeping your boundary, not giving in, not yielding to this situation. And here we have what's on your mind about this person, and the 8 of Cups in the reverse. So this seems like you have a little bit of weak spot here, that you actually dream of the times when you were together, and how you broke up, or how the conflict you had, and how it can be fixed. Because when this is like so, you're stomping away. When this is like so, you're kind of sneaking back. So it means that also that you have given a lot to energy to this relationship, and they didn't fulfill you, or they didn't make you happy, or you gave these people your love and they were not giving it back to you, or they were like empty barrels. You could fill them and fill them and fill them, but they were never content. But when it comes like this, it's you have forgotten how it felt. So now you might start to remember the good parts with this, and the things that were great, and maybe fantasize about a reunion. And this is what's on their mind. And we have a 9 of Wands. I think they have made many attempts to reach out, and now they have gotten their heart chopped off. Okay, head chopped off. Head. Okay, so probably they have gotten their head chopped off and their heart carved out by you so many times that now they are trying to protect themselves a little bit. So they think, well, maybe it's no use in reaching out anymore. Maybe it's better I spend eternity alone, and I will die alone, and live alone, sleep alone. All these nice things. Okay, and this is the bond between you two. And we have the 5 of Swords here connected to this King of Swords. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign, but I think you have stolen this air sign's mojo in that case. So now it's you that have said no, 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 no. And here with the 5 of Swords, you're starting to soften. You're starting to, it was nice to chop their head off sometimes, like it gave you a certain rush, because maybe you were the one seeking their attention before and didn't get it. So now with saying no, 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 while they chase you, was probably feeling kind of nice. But the thrill of this is gone, it seems. So I think you have softened up, and you want to, you are thinking not just no, no, no anyway. So we'll see emotionally. And we have the Empress in the reverse. So I'm thinking you're feeling yes, but you're saying no because you don't know if you can protect yourself and take care of yourself, or if you will be get used and abused again, or the same stupid situation will reappear and make itself known. Because now it feels, with the 9 of Cups that we saw and with this Empress in the reverse, it seems like you have been able to focus on self-love and to capture like what has happened here and go back into a relationship. You probably fear that the same thing would happen again, but this is a very strong card for love, even when it's in the reverse. So even if you take care of yourself, you also love the other person a great deal. You just maybe don't want to, because maybe the relationship wasn't that good, or there was a lot of problems inside the relationship, so you probably wish that you wouldn't. Here we have the other person's feelings, and we have the Hangman. So I'm feeling they are waiting for you, and they don't know what to do. They can't try actively to make you come back, and they can't like go away. And so the only thing they can do is just hang here upside down, and it's 12, so 1 plus 2 is 3. These two cards are connected. It's like a pregnancy. I think the best thing is to see with time what will happen here, and maybe something beautiful is about to grow in this relationship. Here we have your behaviors and attitudes, and we have the Chariot. So you're not making movement forward, even if you you're starting to long for the person, but you're not making any forward movement towards them, because if you make forward movements and then hell starts again, then that's on you. So if they chase after you and you say yes, at least you have like a catch on them, that they need to prove themselves to you and try as hard as they can. If you run after them, then they can easily go back to the old behavior without having to live up to any promises that they made while trying to get you back. So I think this is kind of wise. If you have had a lot of troubles before, maybe this person have acted in ways that you couldn't tolerate, and now you have put up these boundaries, then I think it's a good thing to follow through. And but if this person would come again, maybe, give them something. Yes, we can have a coffee, or we can meet up, and you can maybe try to trust your own instincts, that if that person starts with their old thing, you will say no and walk away. So you don't have to be so scared to get back in the old situation. I don't think you would tolerate the old situation. This is their behaviors and attitudes, and we have a Queen of Cups. So they love you on a distance. I would say they love you on a distance. They still care for you. They're probably trying to heal their little heart here that got ripped off, and maybe reattach their head that got chopped off. So I'm feeling a vulnerability here. I don't think this person will reach out anytime soon, but they don't stop loving you either. So they're just trying to heal what has been broken inside of them with the attempts meeting your sword, attempts of reconciliation and meeting your sword. And here we have Justice in the reversed. I would have accepted if it was in the upright position, because that means that so they got their just desserts, and you stood up against them and didn't tolerate the bad behavior. But this kind of says that you are being unfair to them at this point. This could easily be Pisces. So they live and dream and breathe you like in and out of their lungs, while you are acting like you don't care. So maybe the divine thinks that it has gone a little bit too far. That's possible, but I'm still surprised. I would have expected it to be in the upright. So this is what this other person would want to say to you if they could tell you the truth. So I was trying to be bulletproof. So they're saying this as a explanation or an excuse to why they behaved in the way that they did in the past, that made you get so tired of them. So they were trying to act like they didn't care, or they were putting themselves in a favorable position to not get hurt. It has always been you. You have like a strong connection here, even if it's in the middle. It's just we want to apologize, but we don't want to be the first one to say it. It's still with these cards very connected. It shows that at least there's still like a love vibration between you two, and this person says that you are very important for them. I don't think I ever truly knew you. They are probably a little bit surprised by this, how you have changed into a rock called unavailable person that just says no, no, no. And so they don't even know if the person that they once loved is still there. That's what they are questioning here. Is this person that I loved still here? And now they are there. They feel the love probably in the way that you felt love back in the days. And they are starting to feel a little bit hopeless there. Okay, and this is what you would want to say then. I still don't know if I ever loved you. That can be an issue sometimes. We don't know if we are in love with a person, or if we are just like masochistic, if we fall in love with people so they can hurt us. So sometimes we fall in love with the same type of person in different forms and shapes, and we get the same kind of drama 8 here over and over and over again. So you don't know if you are actually love them, or if you are just drawn towards your own wounding. And I have to be brutally honest, I think you have been this on several occasions. That's why their head it's loose and the heart is a little bit bruised there. Or so it's the brutally honest thingy here, where you put an end to something destructive is what I'm feeling. Not enough feelings to continue this relationship, and that might be true. You have maybe gotten over them to a certain degree. I'm seeing it's not totally over with these 2 cards, but the Chariot here feels very much like my way or the highway. I don't care about this relationship anymore. It was just a headache from A to Z anyway, so why should I care? So if that's that. You can't love someone that you don't love, but if that's the case, you maybe would want to also get this person out of your mind. Okay, try to think about something else, something that you do love. So this is what the divine wants to say about this relationship and its prognosis. And we have separation here, so I think you're already in separation. It has happened something that made you break up or not speak to each other, or speak to each other with harsh words, or one is being very cold, or both people are acting cold even. And this could be the one, well, we're seeing this with the connection, that you probably have been through so many things that it's hard to forget, hard to forgive, but it doesn't change the fact that you were drawn to this person and you're still thinking of them. So the divine says this could be the one. And then we have new love. So that is also an opportunity for you, that for some of you, it might be that you still want this person and you will have a chance of reconciliation in the future, not now, because the justice is in the reverse here. But for other of you that really feels that you don't have any more feelings for this person, or you feel that this other person doesn't love you, they do, but maybe they haven't shown it in a way that was appropriate, because not all of you will have had this scenario where they try to persuade you. Some of you there might have been just an energetic connection in, for example, your dreams, where they have come then, maybe not even tried to get you back, just getting your attention because they want you back. So they have done this again and again. So it's different degrees. For some people, you have had a stalker. For other people, they just think of you constantly and feel hurt with you not being around anymore. But for those of you that feels that it's over, actually new love is flagging itself here. So you might be able to find someone new that's fitting you on your level, instead of having to, recycle something that didn't work anyway. Okay, so this is what this person would want to say to you from like a soul level. So we see the connection here between the Empress and the Hangman. And in this case, he's not hanged, he's drowned. So hang, drowned, off with their heads, stick their heart out. Or emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So here they tell you that they understand, like even if you haven't talked about it, they understand why you have alienated them and put distance between you two, because your feelings for them in the past made you distorted your perception and clouded your vision. So you became probably a little bit codependent to them at that point. But they also say that as long as you are this pissed off with them, you're still kind of attached to them. So let go of resentment is the little advice there from their soul. And we also have this card here. Friendship. Nature nurtures or the bond of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So it can be a new way of loving also, that there might have been certain things that didn't work in our relationship. Let's say that this wasn't a romantic relationship, it was a friendship relationship, and when we were too much into each other's hair or face, we quarreled a lot. So if we can take it to a more like easy level and nurture the parts that actually work, we might have a new kind of love, or a new kind of friendship, or a new kind of relationship, where we don't have to be so dramatic, and everything doesn't have to be about life and death and what you did to them and what they did to you. We can be more grown up, more tolerant, and we can give each other a little bit of space, and whatever the other person wants to do, they want to do. You are not here to control their life, and they are not here to control your life. So if you could let go of each other's clothes with the grip and each other's hair, and stop biting each other, and just be friends and not have so high demands on each other, that could be a good thing. They think from their higher self, their soul levels. Our souls are very, very wise, but your soul is equally wise too, so you might want to talk with your soul before you agree to any such thing. Okay, so I would urge you to watch your reading, Their True Thoughts and Feelings, in their True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. That will probably tell you more about this story. Or the reading, What Do They Want to Happen Between You, for your sign. You can also watch the love reading for May. That's the actual energy right now. And this is the prediction for June.
Jet planes in the night sky with you.
Today, if you can't get enough of my readings on YouTube, you can now become a member to my channel and get access to premium content videos. There are 3 different levels to choose from. You can become a supportive member and get personal and spiritual growth readings for the collective.
Getting high in the sunrise with you.
The second option is to become an extended member, where you get access to the collective readings from the previous level. And you will also be able to see all the channel's astrological tarot readings for all the signs ahead of time and ads free.
Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no I do. And I wish that I could build a time machine.
The third option is to become a full member, where you get access to all the perks from the previous levels. And on top of that, you will get short personal readings from me every week. It is very similar to super chat readings, but here you subscribe instead of paying for super chats.
'Cause time moves on, and now you're gone. Oh, if only I could build a time machine, I'd come and get you.
There is a lot of other perks that's available for all levels, as membership loyalty badges, custom emojis, and other special features.
I'd come and get you. I can't forget you. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you all the time. I wish that.
If you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to see the join button, where you can learn more about the membership. You can also follow the link in the description box to check this out. And if you're still not convinced that this is a good option for you, you can become a member just to support my channel and help me keep on doing readings for all the astrological signs. I hope you will join and we will have so much fun together. Thank you for watching this far. I'm sending you all my love and all my gratitude.